Okay, let's say we want to take something like the cube root of the number 54. Okay, so I might try to think in the beginning, like first, maybe there's some number, maybe 54 is just a perfect cube, like 3 cubed happens to be 27, but 4 cubed is 2 to the 6th, which is 64, which is bigger than 54, so that's not going to help me. So this is not 3, it's not 4, it's some number that's going to be in between. What can I do here? Well, the best I could do is simplify this a little bit, because what is 54? Well, let's think about what 54 is. I think of it as, first thing I think of is 9 times 6. But if it's 9 times 6, that means it's 3 times 3 times 3 times 2. So it's 3 cubed times 2. Well, what I can do is I can split this up. I can say, hey, this is going to be the cube root of 3 cubed times the cube root of 2. Well, I know what this is. This is going to be just 3. And this is going to be 3 times the cube root of 2. That's the best I can do here. I'm not going to get some magical whole number that if I cube it, I get 2. There's no such number. So this is in its most simplified form. I've simplified this all I could possibly simplify it. So what else could I do? Let's try, say, maybe taking the fourth root of 256. Well, 256, big number. You might know that 256 is 2 to the 8th. You might not know that 256 is 2 to the 8th. However, if you divide by 2 a bunch of times, you'll realize it's a power of 2. A lot of ways to get to this. Once I get to this, by the way, we're still taking the fourth root of 2 to the 8. What can I do? Well, that's actually not the most useful. Slightly more useful would be to rewrite it like this. If it's 2 to the 8 is 4 to the 4, and I just get 4. If I want the fourth root of 128, though, what do I want? Well, this is going to be 2 to the 7th. The best I can do is write this as 2 to the 4th times 2 cubed, which is going to be the fourth root of 2 to the 4th times the fourth root of 2 cubed, which is just going to be 2 times the fourth root of 2 cubed. That's a lot of small numbers, so I'll write it like that. And that's really the absolute best that I could do.